What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to talk a little bit about pedals. The first type that I would like to talk about is one that you don't see here. It's called a platform pedal, and it's generally you see them on mountain bikes, downhill mountain bikes, and BMX bikes. It's just where efficiency in pedaling isn't the primary concern. It's more about contact area with your foot so that you can control the bike. There's also some other types like egg beaters, which are clipless, like these examples that we have here. I don't have any of those to show you. And we're going to get started with the most common type of pedal. Just a standard pedal. Most bikes come with this installed, whether they're $200 bikes or $6,000 bikes. Most of the bike manufacturers know that you're going to eventually go to a clipless pedal. If you're buying a $6,000 bike, that probably isn't your first bike. So they figure you're going to put your own pedals on there anyway, and they just send out the bikes with these type of pedals. Because it's cheaper. They can get it at a lower price point. This one here is a Wellgo. It does have a metal frame. A lot of the Takeoffs will have plastic frames on them. And I've got a toe clip on this, which kind of acts like a clipless pedal. You stick your foot in there, and now you can pull up on the upstroke. Next type we have is going to be your road bike pedal. Very stiff, no flex, and your foot goes in there like this and push down, and you clip in. You probably have seen these, the folks that use these type of pedals. They've got the plasticky looking shoes that have zero flex in them, and they're usually going clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. So that's the road bike pedal. They're pretty standard. This is a Look Carbon Arc. It's an old version. I just happen to have it laying around. I don't use the road style pedals just so that I can have one pair of shoes. I don't want to have to change shoes when I go out, and mountain bike shoes offered the better ability to go between street and biking without looking ridiculous. And like I said, there's some types out there for mountain biking that are a different type. What I'm going to show you now are 3 sets of SPD type, which is the Shimano type of pedal. And there's some others out there, egg beaters, that are different. But we won't go into those. I've never used them. I'm sure they work perfectly well. They wouldn't have been around as long as they have if they didn't work. But they're expensive. What I got here is the Wellgo pedal that came off of Death Star. These are the pedals that I'm running on him right now. And that's a pretty nice pedal. I like that pedal. Here, we'll do a side by side between. This is a Shimano M520, excuse me, M520. Costs about $25, entry level pedal. And this is a Wellgo, costs about $15. I think I got it out of a bin that my local bike shop had. If you notice, the interface for the cleats, pretty similar. Pretty similar. Some of the differences that you'll get is the Welgo isn't going to be as rounded off. It's not going to be quite as refined as the Shimano, but I haven't had any problems with these. Next up, we'll go with the Shimano M520 SPD pedal. Clip in on both sides. I think they treat their metal right here on the interface where you clip in so that it's smooth. You can tell that it's considerably smoother than the Welgo is. You can tell that it's going to be a little more easy, a little more fluid to get in and out of the Shimano pedal than it is on the Welgo. Shimano does make pedals that are flat. They're a platform on one side and clipless on the other side. I've never ridden them, but seems like a good idea, especially if you've got a multi-use bicycle in the house. Maybe you ride clipless, but sometimes your kids ride the bike and they don't have shoes or whatever, and so they can just hop on, flip it over to the other side, and have it be a platform pedal. And then these are Takeoffs. Well, today we're going to take them off of Bella. These also are Welgos, but if you take a look, they're engineered a little bit different. This one has a single base plate right here where you clip into, and this one has two little prongs. And my toe, the front of my clip, or my cleat, and when I'm talking about a cleat, that's what a cleat looks like. So your cleat goes in like this, and then you push down and it clips in there. The front of my cleat keeps getting caught up in here, which is, I mean, Bella's a road bike. You know, I'm not bombing down mountains. I usually have plenty of time to determine when I'm gonna stop, but one of these days it's just not gonna come out right. So I'm gonna be switching over to the M520s on Bella, and I'll save these for, I don't know, who knows. One big thing that a lot of the bicycle folks like to worry about is weight. So we're going to weigh these up. I'm going to weigh one of each, and I think you might be a little bit surprised by the results that come out. This Shimano pedal does have a quote-unquote higher quality brother in the XT series, and a lot of people like those. They're a little bit heavier than the 520. So first up, let's turn our thing on. First up, we're going to weigh the platform pedal with toe clip. $248 grams for one. So that's what, 496 for a pair? Almost half a kilogram. Next up, we're going to weigh the looks. And now remember, these are not the most current version of this pedal, not by any shot. But they come in at 216, so that's 432 for a pair. Dangerous, I'm doing math on YouTube. Let's go with the Shimano 520s. And their claimed weight on the packaging is 380 grams for a pair. Let's see what we got. 188. Let's put the other one on there. Since this is the only ones I have a claimed weight for, we'll see if Shimano's being honest with us, huh? Claimed weight is 380, actual weight 375. Pretty good. Then we'll go with the Wellgo at 168. And then this set of Wellgos at 157. So you're saving 30 grams per pedal with these Wellgos, and they're not as refined, but you're saving 40 grams over XT. So for those folks who really like to count weight, it makes sense to get yourself a scale and find out what really works best. It's a give and take. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.